Strikeout. One away.
Batting second.
If you're interested, as I am, in how Koufax has done pitching on 2 days rest, at the end of September, he had a 2-day break, worked on October 2nd. He allowed 1 run, struck out 12, walked 4, allowed only 4 hits. And that was against the Braves, and he was a winner. Here's the center fielder, Joe Nossick. Does not get the fastball, through a bit of a haze right now. Breaking ball low, ball 1, 1-2. Wills, the shortstop, out, 2 down. Struck him out. Strikeout number 3 for Koufax. And with this Sunday, NBC will present 3 regional American Football League games. The Buffalo Bills will face the Kansas City Chiefs. The San Diego Chargers will meet the Boston Patriots, and the Sam Mealy of the Twins, and he likes to bunt for a base hit. Strike 2. 60 degrees at game time, so it should be up around 65 before the mid-innings. 5 strikeouts for Koufax with 2 out. Foul back, strike 1. Koufax so far has not been relying as much on the curveball, to my way of thinking, as he did his last time out. Dodgers lead 2-0. Sandy Koufax on a 1-hitter. Ball 1. Killebrew walked in the first inning. Ball 1 and strike 2. His walk 2 and the only hit, a single by Versailles in the 3rd. Low, 2-2. Back to the mound. 1 away. Outside, ball 1. 2 in the 2nd, 2 in the 3rd. 1-1. Foul back, 1-2. Dodger outfield plays deep into the left for Allison. Gilliam, a good play behind 3rd. 1-2-3 inning.
With a great play by Gilliam. Look out for that pass. Into the Twins' dugout. Koufax, to my knowledge, has thrown 1 changeup to Bob Allison. Maybe a half a dozen curves, only 1 of those for a strike. Everything else fastball. Got it. Oh, steady diet of fastballs, and Koufax records his 7th strikeout. Curveball hit to the hole. Wills a long throw to makes it. So that's one of the rare curveballs that he has thrown. Mincher has struck out and fouled out 0 for 2. Fastball. Another fastball, same spot, in on the hands. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Don Mincher. High pop fly. Roseboro coming over. Parker coming down from first. It's Roseboro. appeared to be trying to take a shot to right field. 0-1 to Tranquility. Curveball, a rare thing, fouled away to Billy Martin. 1-2. Another breaking ball for sure. So 2 high curves, and the count 2-2. Fastball got him. That's the pitch, strikeout number 8. Twins are out in order, and at the end of 7 innings of play, the Dodgers 2, the Twins nothing. Valdespino faced Sandy Koufax in Los Angeles and singled. 2-2. High fly ball down the left field line and slicing. Johnson are over the line and backhands it at the wall for the out. Nice play by Lou. And here's a man who figured to be involved in the Dodger bullpen, Don Drysdale and Ron Peranoski. Fastball, 1-1. Fastball foul back, 1-1.
But meanwhile, the man generally recognized as baseball's greatest pitcher, Sandy Koufax, in the last of the ninth, must face one of the fine hitters in the game, 2-time American League batting champion Tony Oliva, one of the premier long ball hitters in the game, Harmon Killebrew, and another long ball threat, Earl Batty. There goes the bat. Jim Lemon just escapes it down at first. It's a strike. Strike 2. Koufax has shut out the Twins now through 17 innings. He shut out on Monday when he allowed only 4 hits, and through 8 innings today. All in 2 strikes to Oliva. Kennedy, 1 out. Killebrew this year hit 25 home runs. He missed 7 weeks of the season. In the dirt, ball 1. Strike, 1-1. Just about every honor that a pitcher can receive has come to Sandy Koufax. Two and 2. Koufax reaching back. And so far today, every time he has had to reach back, he has found what he needed. Twins third base coach Billy Martin facing. Ball 2, strike 2, 2 out. Killebrew on first. Dodgers leading 2-0. A step off. He did it. Sandy Koufax gets his 10th strikeout, his 2nd consecutive shutout of the Twins. On Monday on a 4-hitter, today on a 3-hitter. Every pitcher, of course, likes to finish a game with a strikeout. This was, of course, not a game. This was the 7th game of the World Series. And the totals for the Dodgers: 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors. For the Minnesota Twins, no runs, 3 hits, and 1 error. And so the 2 teams, picked by practically no one to be playing in the World Series, carry it down through 7. And the Dodgers have won the 1965 World Series. Koufax is the winner. In this series, he has won 2 and lost 1. He scored the 1 shutout in Dodger Stadium, where every pitcher likes to pitch, and the shutout today in Metropolitan Stadium, where very few pitchers like to pitch.
But here's the fella who gave the Dodgers the championship Sandy, in Los Angeles, when you pitched your 7-0 shutout, you were quoted as saying after the game, "I feel 100 years old." So today, how do you feel?
101.
101.
I feel great, Vinny. I know I don't have to go out there anymore for about 4 months.
Sandy, it appeared from upstairs that your fastball was really your only pitch for quite some time.
Yes, it was. I don't know what it was today. I didn't have the curveball at all, and I wasn't getting it over, and I just stayed with the fastball and tried to get it in pretty good spots, and when I got the lead, I tried to keep him from pulling the ball if I could.
When Jim Gilliam sat here in the 9th inning and watched you on television, he turned and said to me, "He looks like a fighter who has been hit and is now fighting on instinct." Is that over-dramatizing, or were you that tired?
No, I'll tell you, I feel like I was a little bit more tired in the last ball game I pitched here, and I know I was more tired the day we won the pennant against Milwaukee, but I think it was a lot hotter in Los Angeles, and the cool weather keeps you from tiring a little bit. I felt like my fastball last 3 or 4 innings was as good or better than it was early in the ball game, which I really didn't expect on 2 days rest. I figured by the end of the ball game I'd have to go to the curveball.
Most veteran newspapermen around the ballpark were watching to see when you and Drysdale arrived which of the two had already shaved, because it's traditional that the pitcher with the beard is going to pitch. But you and Drysdale both came in unshaven. When did you find out you were going to pitch today?
Well, I found out when we got here. That's why neither of us were shaved.
Well, you didn't know until you got here?
No.
Now, tell me when you found out. Was it in front of the entire club?
Yeah.
Did the manager go over or what?
Yeah, Walt had a meeting, and he said that he thought he'd like to start the left-hander, and he had a reason for it. He said, if I have to make a switch, I'd rather go left, right, left, talking about Peronowski as his last man if he had to make 2 moves, then start the right-hander and go left, left. You don't change their lineup any when you do that.
Let's see. You've had 4 no-hitters, a perfect game. You have struck out 18. You have a World Series record of 15 in 1 game. Where does this one fit in as far as thrills are concerned?
I don't know, Vinny. This has got to be as high as any of them. This whole year was a thrill. We were a ball club that everybody said was going to finish 5th, and we lost Tommy Davis. They thought we were going to finish 8th. And we went on to win a pennant, and everybody did such a great job. Lou Johnson, who hit the home run today, he came up when Tommy got hurt and did a great job and carried us for the first 10 days to 2 weeks he was here. And I think that got us over the hump. Without Lou coming up and doing that great job right then, I think the whole ball club probably would have sagged a little bit.
Sandy, thank you so very much. And now go on back and sit down and relax a little while.
Thank you, Vinny.
Sandy Koufax.